Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Go Home Show. This is Friday Night Smackdown, and we are kicking things off in a big way because we have the #1 contender for the WWE Undisputed Championship at No Way Out. Brock Lesnar is here, and as you can see, flanking Brock Lesnar, his advocate Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman returned last week on Friday Night Smackdown, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the match set for No Way Out. Undertaker defends the Undisputed Championship against Brock Lesnar. We get the culmination of a historic rivalry at the No Way Out pay-per-view, but like I said before, last week on Friday Night Smackdown, it was Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, an Iron Man match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, and it came down to the wire. It was back and forth the entire match, and they were tied up at, I believe it was 3-3. And then within the final 10 or 15 seconds, Paul Heyman appeared at the top of the stage, distracting Kurt Angle, and it gave Brock Lesnar the opportunity to hit an F5 and pick up that final victory that would put him in the lead. So because of Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar is going to No Way Out to face The Undertaker for the WWE Championship. And we're going to hear some more from Paul Heyman as he hopefully get an explanation as to why he returned here to Friday Night SmackDown ahead of Brock Lesnar's match that we have here tonight to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. And this is a sight that we have not seen in quite some time, ladies and gentlemen. The man that broke Brock Lesnar into the business, Paul Heyman, is back on Friday Night SmackDown. This is huge. Brock Lesnar is arguably one of the best in the business currently, one of the biggest and baddest WWE superstars that we have here on Friday Night SmackDown. He says he came back for one reason only, to ensure that his client gets to the top of the card and that nobody holds back the next big thing. If you don't believe me, just wait until No Way Out. Paul Heyman, very few words. Usually Paul Heyman is one to talk on for hours if you give him the opportunity, but not a whole lot to say here. Just says he's back to ensure that Brock Lesnar gets to the top of the card, that no one stops the next big thing. I don't know if I'd say Brock Lesnar is the next big thing. He's the current biggest thing, but nevertheless, Shelton Benjamin's here to kick off Friday Night SmackDown in a one-on-one match against the Beast. Hopefully, Shelton Benjamin can get something rolling here. So I'm sure you guys are kind of curious as to why Shelton Benjamin doesn't have Charlie Haas at his side. They are a tag team. They're the world's greatest tag team, one of the best that SmackDown has to offer. They're former tag team champions, and Charlie Haas has actually been on the shelf with an injury. So Shelton Benjamin has been going at it alone the past few months, trying to see what he can do in a singles run, hopefully to put him on the map for maybe a shot at the United States Championship. Of course, we'll hear from the United States Champion AJ Styles here tonight. HBK challenged him to a U.S. title match at No Way Out. We'll hear from him here tonight as well to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. Brock Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin going toe-to-toe here. Most of you don't know, but both of these two came up in the same business. Oh, what a kick right to the face. They both came up to the WWE through OVW. It was the developmental promotion that WWE had their hands on. They still do. Still training the superstars of today and tomorrow. But both Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin came up through OVW. They were a tag team, actually, as Brock Lesnar, a huge explosive suplex in for the cover, kick out by Shelton Benjamin. So these two are going to know each other very well. They're going to know what each other are capable of. The Saito suplex there by Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar starting to feel here. looking to gain some momentum, heading towards No Way Out into the cover. Not hooking the leg there, but Shelton gets the kick out. A little too early to be going for the cover, and I'm sure Brock Lesnar knew that. He just wanted to test Shelton to see where he was at. And Shelton Northern Light suplex out of nowhere. Of course, we have a huge main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The 6 participants that will be taking part in the Elimination Chamber match at No Way Out are going to be going head-to-head in a 6-man tag match in the main event here. So we have that to look forward to as Shelton comes flying out the corner. Jumping close on Brock, but Brock Lesnar didn't even go down. Brock didn't even go down, and Shelton Benjamin's in trouble here. Drops him down. Let's look at this big knee right to the face of Shelton. Brock Lesnar, since having Paul Heyman come back, and he sends Shelton Benjamin to the outside. It's still kind of curious as to why Paul Heyman's really back here on Friday Night SmackDown. It says to ensure that Brock Lesnar gets to the top of the card, but I mean, Brock Lesnar's been at the top of the card since he came into the WWE, and there's no sign of that changing. I mean, he was missing for like a month or so, and he came right back into the WWE title picture once again. So I can't imagine that Brock would ever move down the card at all as Shelton Benjamin looking to fight back there. Now focus on the action. Ooh! Big backbreaker there. Shelton Benjamin is starting to rally here. Going to be looking for that patented super kick, I can imagine. Look at this. Butterfly suplex in for the cover. Hook of the leg, and Brock Lesnar kicks out at 1. And Shelton Benjamin takes the arm there. Looking to wear down Brock Lesnar, take the power game out of Brock. When it comes to someone the size of Brock Lesnar, you got to target the arms, you got to target the legs. Takes all of his power game away. Can't hold you up for an F5, and he can't get you up for an F5 if you take out the legs. That's Shelton Benjamin now. Went for a right hand, but Brock reversed. Shelton, though, reversed. Sends him into the corner. Oh, got caught with an elbow. Back and forth. Like I said, these two know each other so well. Went for the jump clothesline. Brock Lesnar sends him to the outside. Much like Monday Night Raw was this past week, this episode of SmackDown, just to see who's going to gain the most momentum heading towards the pay-per-view. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Brock Lesnar, he's got that German suplex, and he keep those wrists locked for a second one, looking for the trifecta, the hat trick. Brock Lesnar now, 3rd German suplex, and he calls that Suplex City. Friday Night SmackDown has become the home of Suplex City, and now he has Shelton Benjamin up. He has him hoisted. Has him hoisted for the F5. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. Makes quick work of Shelton here. Brock Lesnar's victor. Oh, Shelton did his best, and he put up one hell of a fight, but Brock Lesnar's just too much to handle. So we take back some of the replays. Look at the power of Brock Lesnar. How anyone has ever defeated Brock Lesnar in the WWE is beyond me. He is truly a one-of-a-kind specimen. And Undertaker's going to have to put something special out of the bag at No Way Out to get the victory over Brock. That's for sure. Especially now that Paul Heyman's in his corner. And look at the trifecta of Germans there. They get followed up with a major F5. Look at such a devastating maneuver. And that would be it for Shelton Benjamin here tonight. Like I said, he put up one hell of a fight, but there's just not enough to put down the beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, and he gains momentum heading towards the No Way Out pay-per-view. What a way to kick off Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Lesnar is what the hell?
When the Reaper calls your name, there is no apology. When the Reaper calls your name, there is no remorse. When the Reaper calls your name, it's just over. Lesnar. The hounds of hell are baying for your soul, and the gates of hell are opening and welcoming you to your eternal damnation. Brock Lesnar, your name has been called. You will never rest in peace.
Well, Chris Benoit saying that he's going to be ready for Show Train come No Way Out, whether Daniel Bryan's with him or not. And I'm just still stunned by that message from The Undertaker. I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, we got to switch gears here as Paul London and Brian Kendrick are in action here tonight against the tag team champions Los Guerreros as they look to gain some momentum heading into the No Way Out pay-per-view. But you don't want to sleep on this team. They are fast. They're fast-paced, high-octane, nothing but action from these two, and if they could pick up the victory over Los Guerreros, you'd have to assume that they'd be definitely in the running for a future title opportunity. This is Paul London and Brian Kendrick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Ruthless Aggression Era Universe mode. We are on Friday Night SmackDown, the go-home show to the No Way Out pay-per-view. If you guys have been enjoying this series so far, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already for more, as we get ready for No Way Out, and then we are on the final month to WrestleMania. We're inching closer and closer, and things are getting more and more heated, and here comes Latino Heat. Here comes the tag team champions. Here comes Los Guerreros, Eddie and Chavo. They're in action here tonight. Of course, at the No Way Out pay-per-view, they will be defending the tag team titles against the former champs, the Dudley Boys, Ray and Devon. They won the titles from the Dudley Boys at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and the Dudley Boys invoked their rematch clause for No Way Out. We'll be seeing that, and that's going to be one hell of a contest. I can't wait, and I'm sure you guys can't wait either. But we have to focus on here tonight, right here and right now. Paul London and Brian Chavo, the Guerreros. It's to be one hell of a contest. For a while there, Eddie Guerrero he's really turned around in this universe mode. For a while, Eddie couldn't really get anything going. He was the original United States champion, but he would have to vacate it after getting taken out. We would later find out that it was John Cena. But ever since he had to vacate that United States title, it really took him a while to get back into his groove, and he really found that here with Los Guerreros. He won the tag team titles. They've been doing well. They're on quite the winning streak, if I'm not mistaken, as Eddie takes the back here. Oh, look at that. Eddie, one of the greatest technical wrestlers that we have here. The fans love him. He lies, he cheats, he steals, and we love it. It's Brian Kendrick now. Ooh, big knee right to the lower back there. Eddie Guerrero, though, fighting back. And the power game from Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero, obviously the bigger, stronger between him and Kendrick, although they're about the same size in terms of their height. Eddie's got a lot more muscle mass on him. As Brian Kendrick brings him over to his corner, looking to cut the ring in half, tags in Paul London. The fresher man, definitely what they need to be doing here. Paul London and Brian Kendrick, a fairly new team here on Friday Night SmackDown. Haven't seen a whole lot of them. Know that they've been going up against some of the best teams that SmackDown has, so they haven't really had the best luck as of late. Hopefully getting their groove here tonight with a win over the tag champs. Paul London flipping senton into Eddie Guerrero. Eddie now takes the reversal, takes the arm, drops him down with a shoulder check. Eddie Guerrero sends Paul London into the corner here. Tags in Chavo. And this is why they're such a great team. They're family, that's why. Chavo is Eddie's nephew, and look at that. Oh, look at Paul London. Hip up into a head scissors. Thinking on his feet, or thinking on his back in that case. Now look at that. He's got the rear chin lock locked in on Chavo, who fights out of it from behind. It's going to be very interesting to see these two kind of feel each other out. I don't believe they've faced each other before. They get to do that here tonight. Of course, at No Way Out, Daniel Bryan, if he's able to compete, and Chris Benoit will be facing off against Show Train. And if they get the victory, Vince McMahon has promised Chris Benoit that him and Daniel Bryan will get a shot at the tag team titles at WrestleMania. It doesn't matter who the champs are. As Paul London tags in Brian Kendrick here. Chavo Guerrero's in trouble, sends him off the ropes. Double elbow takes him down. Now Chavo's looking to get the tag, but Brian Kendrick's not going to let him. Chavo looking to fight though. But into the corner, big drop kick. Chavo's a former #1 contender for the United States Championship. He's been in the ranks before. He knows what it's like to be in these big situations, and that's why he's the tag team champ right now. Brian Kendrick and Paul London really haven't had any shot at gold since coming into the WWE. Brian Kendrick tags in Paul London now. Drops him down. Look at this. Ooh, full head of steam with a kick right to the face. Right to the face of Chavo Guerrero. I'm surprised he didn't knock off that bandana. I don't know what I said. Headband and bandana. Oh, there's that lie, cheating and stealing from Chavo, or Eddie Guerrero, grabbing the leg of Paul London, distracting him so Chavo could take advantage there. Like I said, they lie, they cheat, and they steal, but the fans love it. Crowd favorites here. Now, look at Chavo. Chavo just trying to figure out what to do next. Wasn't sure if he wanted to keep working at Paul London or tagging his Uncle Eddie, and he takes a tag. And look at Eddie Guerrero, ever the confident Latino Heat. And Paul London's looking to make him pay for it here, kicks him down. Tags in Brian Kendrick. Eddie Guerrero went for a kick, looking to catch Brian off guard. Oh, and he did with an elbow. Jesus, right out of the corner. I don't think Brian Kendrick was expecting that. Went for the drop kick. Brian Kendrick reversed. Brian Kendrick flies out the gate, misses. Ooh, big chop takes him down though. Momentum starting to pick up a little bit here. As Eddie now could be looking for the Three Amigos. Look at Brian Kendrick reverses. Perfect reverse by Brian Kendrick, sends him off the ropes. Look at Brian Kendrick. Ooh! Knee right into the face of Eddie Guerrero. That could very well knock him right out, give him a concussion. Ooh! Followed it up with a shot right into the forearm shot right to the face in the corner. Now Brian Kendrick, look at this, got the captain's hook locked in on Eddie Guerrero. He's got the captain's hook, could make the tag, one half of the tag champs tap here tonight. But Eddie, it looks like Eddie's fighting. Eddie's refusing to quit here. Fights out of that. Fights out of that predicament. But Brian Kendrick caught him. Caught him with that backbreaker, in for the cover. Hook of the leg. Yeah, put him away. No, a kick out by Eddie. Went for that kick to the back, but Eddie Guerrero's starting to feel it here. Eddie Guerrero's starting to take in all the momentum from the fans here. What's Eddie looking for? Eddie hesitated. I think Eddie hesitated. Maybe he was talking with Smack. I don't know. But it almost just cost him there. As Eddie caught Brian with a kick to the gut. Takes the arm. Where's he taking Eddie? Where's he taking Brian here? Top rope. Look at the arm drag. Takes down Brian Kendrick. Just some of the high offense maneuvers that you could see here on Friday Night SmackDown, especially with a team like this, two teams like this. A lot of high-flying maneuvers And look at Chavo now. Look at Chavo. He's going to look for it, and he's going to get it. The Three Amigos. He's got the first one. Can he hit the other two? He's got the second one here. If he hits the third, it could be curtains, and he hits it. Three Amigos perfectly. Ooh, and now look at that. Look at that. Breaking the eyes of Brian Kendrick. Sends him into the corner. It could have been looking for that tag team finish there, but Brian Kendrick, he had it well scouted. Sends him into the corner, flying forearm shot. Right to the face of Chavo Guerrero. Now Chavo's in trouble once again here. Chavo's in trouble. Gets put up on that top rope by Brian Kendrick. And what's Brian Kendrick looking for here? Oh my God, Avalanche Captain's Hook! Are you kidding me? An Avalanche Captain's Hook. He didn't keep the submission, but he's going in for the cover, and that could very well put him away. But Eddie gets in and breaks it up, knowing that his partner was in trouble. Paul London sends him to the outside. Brian Kendrick talking a little bit of smack there. Brian Kendrick talking smack to Eddie. And he knows he's got to refocus. He needs to focus on Chavo. Here comes Brian. Ducks the clothesline. Ooh, big shot. Chavo's got to get the tag, and he does. Chavo gets the tag to Eddie Guerrero. And here comes Latino Heat. Big drop kick takes him down. Now Eddie's got that arm. Got that hammer lock. Oh. Eddie Guerrero. These two fighting in the corner. Reversal after reversal. Who's going to get the upper hand here? It looks like it might be Eddie Guerrero. Hurricane Rana. Takes down Brian Kendrick. In for the cover. Hook of the leg. Could that put him away? No. Kick out at 2. Brian Kendrick just stays in it. And now Eddie Guerrero sends Brian Kendrick into the corner here. Gets the tag. Oh, and they could be setting it up here. Look at this. Look at this tag team finishing maneuver, Brain Buster. And then Chavo follows it up with a frog splash. Perfectly executed. Into the cover. That could be it there. It's got to be it. In for the cover. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Los Guerreros pick up the victory here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. What a contest. It was back and forth for quite a while. But it felt like it was almost over as soon as Chavo hit that Three Amigos. That's when it started to turn the tide a little bit. It was right here. It was right here that the tide started turning. I mean, it was back and forth a little bit, but you could tell Brian Kendrick was out of it. And I thought that could put away Chavo right there. Captain's hook from the top rope. Eddie and Chavo are victorious here tonight. And what was one hell of a tag team match. Hey, wait a minute. The Dudley Boys attacking Los Guerreros from behind. The number 1 contenders for the tag champs getting one final shot in on the champs ahead of their No Way Out pay-per-view. And AJ Styles here backstage. And AJ Styles, he accepts Shawn Michaels' challenge for the United States Championship at No Way Out. It is set in stone. AJ Styles will face Shawn Michaels for the United States Championship at No Way Out. What a match that's going to be. That is a headline for WrestleMania all day. They are two of the absolute best in the business, but everyone, including myself, wants to know who the better man is. AJ Styles says, good luck. May the best man win. Oh, what a match that's going to be. I can't wait for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles accepts Shawn Michaels' challenge for No Way Out. It is official at No Way Out. It will be Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles, United States Championship on the line. What a match that's going to be. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to switch gears because it is the main event of the evening. The huge 6-man tag team match. And here comes one of the contestants in that Elimination Chamber, Mr. Kennedy. We're going to see a lot more here as we get the superstars piling in. And here's one of the other ones, MVP, Montel Vontavious Porter. Both MVP and Mr. Kennedy are two pretty fresh arrivals here on Friday Night SmackDown, but they've both been trying to make a name for themselves, and they get the biggest opportunity ever because the winner of the Elimination Chamber match at No Way Out will go to face the Undisputed Champion, whether it's The Undertaker or Brock Lesnar, at WrestleMania. So it's got a lot going on. And now comes the leader of Team Mattitude. The Mattitude era has begun. And here's a man that's looking to usher it in by winning the Elimination Chamber and capturing the Undisputed Championship. It's Matt Hardy. Him and Jeff Hardy cut ties a while back. They had a TLC match at the Unforgiven pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken, and the loser had to leave Monday Night Raw. Matt Hardy happened to lose that match. It's a hard-fought match, but Jeff Hardy picked up the victory, and then it was a good acquisition for SmackDown because they get one of the best that the tag team division has ever had, and we get one of the best up-and-comers in the business in Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's been around for a while, but he still has a lot left in the tank, and he's one of the, like I said, he's one of the best. There's many more years to come for Matt Hardy as that makes up the first team, and now here comes the second team. Oh, baby. All he cares about are his freaks and his peaks. Holler if you can hear him. The Undisputed Championship could be calling his name. It is Scott Steiner, ladies and gentlemen. Big Papa Pump. Freakzilla. He's been on quite a roll as of late. Not really picking up a lot of victories, but in the matches that he's had, it's been against World Championship class athletes, and he's put on one hell of a contest with each and every one of them. The likes of Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Undertaker. Scott Steiner's faced them all, and he's put on a great match with every single one of them. And here comes a former cruiserweight champion in Rey Mysterio. Of course, Rey's best friend, Ultimo Dragon, will be fighting for the cruiserweight title at No Way Out against Gregory Helms and Shannon Moore. Yes, you are not mistaken me. We have two people are crowned the cruiserweight champion, Gregory Helms and Shannon Moore. I still can't believe that's a real thing. But nevertheless, Rey Mysterio here looking to shift gears to the world title. And he's not really a favorite to win the Elimination Chamber, but he's also the biggest underdog, and he has the biggest heart. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. And here comes one of the odds-on favorite to win that match. Been on one hell of a roll. Former United States champion. Looking to capture Undisputed champion is John Cena, ladies and gentlemen. And these fans have really taken to him over the months. And that is the card right here, ladies and gentlemen. MVP, Matt Hardy, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, Scott Steiner, Mr. Kennedy. Elimination Chamber match, No Way Out. #1 contenders match for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania. And that is going to main event No Way Out. So you guys have that to look forward to on the next episode of Universe Mode. We'll have 3 parts of No Way Out. Part 1, Part 2, which will be main evented by Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. And then Part 3 will be the Elimination Chamber match itself, as SmackDown has gone all out for the Elimination Chamber match. They gave it its own ring setup. It's got its own graphics. It's got its own everything. So really going in on the Elimination Chamber match. But here we go with 6-man tag action. Mr. Kennedy starts things off in the ring against Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. There's the bell. This match is underway. Main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, if you guys have been enjoying the series so far, don't forget to smash that like button before you go, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already for more. And let me know down in the comment section below what you guys are looking forward to most at the No Way Out pay-per-view, as Mr. Kennedy sends Scott Steiner to the outside. We have one hell of a match card set for No Way Out. We have the tag team titles on the line. Dudley Boys versus Los Guerreros. We have the Elimination Chamber match. We have The Undertaker defending the Undisputed title against Brock Lesnar. AJ Styles defends the United States Championship against Shawn Michaels, we found out earlier. We also have the Cruiserweight Championship, Ultimo Dragon versus Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms. Like I said, I still can't believe that's real. nevertheless. And then we also have the Women's Championship. Gail Kim is pulling. She successfully defended the women's title at Taboo Tuesday. Now she looks to successfully defend the Women's Championship at No Way Out against Victoria. So we're going to have to see. It's going to be one hell of a pay-per-view, and I hope you guys are hyped for it as much as I am as MVP. Look at the Fisherman suplex with a bridge. Didn't look to pin him there. Probably knew that it was not enough to put away Scott Steiner. Ooh, look at that float over DDT. These fans, they want John Cena. You can hear it. Oh, look at the playmaker kick right to the face of Scott Steiner. Steiner's in trouble here in the early going. Man, these fans are absolutely ruckus for John Cena. And look at Steiner, look at the strength of Scott Steiner. He caught MVP. And a big jumping elbow drop. Look at the kip up. Have you ever seen someone the size of Scott Steiner do a kip up like that? I know I haven't, as he gets the tag into Rey Mysterio. Now these two, I don't believe they've ever met inside the ring before. Rey Mysterio reversed. Sends MVP into the corner. Went for almost like a Steiner splash, but MVP moved out of the way. Rey Mysterio with a reversal. Ooh! Rey Mysterio with a height disadvantage. And sometimes he can use that disadvantage to actually turn it into an advantage for him. But not in this case. As MVP has control over the biggest little man. Sends him into the corner. Looking to get the tag here to Matt Hardy. And you have to believe that Rey Mysterio's been waiting to get his hands on Matt Hardy. Of course, it was Matt Hardy that came up with the idea of Team Attitude, brought in his best friends Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms, and they've made Rey Mysterio's life a living hell ever since. It's Matt Hardy now. As Rey in trouble here, sends him back into the corner. Big clothesline, runs out the gate. Ooh, running bulldog. Rey Mysterio gets the tag to Scott Steiner, and now Scott Steiner gets his hands on Matt Hardy. Takes him down. Another shot takes him down again. Matt Hardy's in trouble here. Spinning forearm shot right to the head of Matt Hardy. John Cena is so hyped for this match, he got up onto that bottom rope there to cheer on his team. Scott Steiner. Look at Steiner. Steiner liner. He just laid out Matt Hardy here, and that could be it. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. No, Matt Hardy kicks out. And Scott Steiner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Matt Hardy's in trouble. Matt Hardy's in trouble. The Steiner recliner. Matt Hardy has it locked in. Or he's locked in. The Steiner recliner. But Matt Hardy weasels his way out of it. Ooh. Looking for possibly a belly-to-belly somehow. I don't know how you're going to hit it on Scott Steiner. Matt Hardy sends Steiner into the corner. Scott Steiner fighting out of it. Not willing to go down. Matt Hardy gets sent into his corner. But no. And look at Kennedy distracting the referee for whatever reason. Six-man tag matches are wild. And Matt Hardy in the face of Steiner. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, Steiner's in trouble. Twist of fate to Scott Steiner. Rolls in for the cover. Matt Hardy's going to pick up the victory for his team here on SmackDown. No. Scott Steiner kicks out at 2.5. Now Mr. Kennedy takes the tag. Looking to inflict some punishment, and the ever-confident Mr. Kennedy. He will never let you forget his name. As Steiner rolls to the outside, but Matt Hardy was he got baited in by Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy just laid him out with a Samoan drop. Referee starts to count. Oh, what a clothesline by Kennedy. Right hands by Kennedy. He is absolutely lighting up Steiner. Look at the strength of Mr. Kennedy. Picks Steiner up and drops him spine first on that barricade. Steiner's in trouble here. Referee's had a count of 6. Steiner gets the reversal. Big forearm shot. Steiner wants to get back in the ring. He says, I want to finish this. Or we're supposed to finish it. Steiner's been getting a lot of respect from the fans and his competitors as well, with the effort that he puts up in his matches. Future World Heavyweight Championship, in my opinion, as he tags in John Cena. possible favorite to win that Elimination Chamber match. And listen to these fans. Listen to this ovation for John Cena. Big elbow drop on Mr. Kennedy. Cena's starting to feel it here, starting to gain some confidence. But Kennedy got caught with a hip toss, a sit-out hip toss too. Usually the person performing the hip toss stays on their feet. Look at Kennedy with a Stinger splash in the corner. And Kennedy has Cena up. These fans don't like it. But Green Bay plunge. Green Bay plunge in for the cover. Hook of the leg. No, Cena kicks out at 2. It's not enough to put Cena away. And now Kennedy is looking to wear him down a little bit more. He realizes that Cena was too fresh. Maybe if he would have hit that on Scott Steiner, could have been curtains, but Cena just came into this match for the first time. So Kennedy just realizing that he's going to have to wear him down a little bit more. That's a smart thing to do. And now he's looking to set him up for the mic check, possibly. Kennedy has him hooked. Mic check in the center of the ring. Can't get the ropes. In for the cover. Hook of the leg. Kennedy gets a victory, but no. Cena kicks out again. Cena staying in this match. A lot of back and forth action here. But it seems like Team Matt Hardy, the team consisting of Matt Hardy, MVP, and Chris Kennedy has the advantage currently. Team Cena just can't seem to get anything going. Maybe after this, Matt Hardy will ask MVP and Mr. Kennedy to join Team Attitude. I don't know, I feel like he probably likes his team. But look at Cena. Ooh, trips him up. Trips up MVP. But MVP, oof. Cena can't get anything going here. Oh, maybe can't hear. Look at this belly to belly. Oh, and Matt Hardy with a shot right to the back of the head. It dazed Cena. Cena looking for the FU on MVP. MVP fights out of it. Impaler DDT. And MVP now. Uh-oh, Cena's in trouble. Playmaker. A playmaker from MVP into the cover. That very well should put him away, but Cena kicks out just as Scott Steiner breaks it up. Cena still fighting on somehow. Way. Oh, an MVP with a slap right to the face of Scott Steiner. And the referee threatening to disqualify Steiner, so he's going to have to get out of the ring there. MVP sends Cena off the ropes. Big knee right to the stomach. And Cena flying over. Cena's in deep, deep trouble here. Look at that stomping on the fingers. Oh my goodness, look at the rights. A big giant kick right to the gut. MVP has Cena right where he wants him. Oh, and Cena gets sent over the top. Matt Hardy pulled down the rope. What a tag team that could be, MVP and Matt Hardy. They seem to be working like a really well-reformed tag team here. Matt Hardy gets the tag, and now he's going to head to the outside to get Cena back in the ring, possibly, or just inflict more damage. As Cena went for a clothesline, Matt Hardy ducked it. The Cena kick to the gut, right hands. Cena's trying to fight back, but he just can't. Cena just can't fight back, or maybe he can. Right hands. No, and Matt Hardy reverses again. Matt Hardy sends Cena into the ring. But Matt Hardy's taking too much time, and Ray gets the tag there. Matt Hardy didn't realize it. He was looking for a top rope move. And look at Rey Mysterio. Looking to turn things around for his team. Rey Mysterio has Matt Hardy on the ropes, but oh, Matt, look at the jumping DDT. Matt Hardy able to shut Rey Mysterio down just as he was starting to gain momentum for his team. And Matt Hardy, twist of fate to Rey Mysterio. That could very well be it. And for the cover, Hook of the leg. Rey Mysterio's done. No, he's not. Rey Mysterio continues to fight on. What a contest this has been in the main event of SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Rey Mysterio back up to his feet. He missed that kick, but wait a minute. Oh, he didn't miss that. Sent Matt Hardy face first into the canvas, and Matt Hardy gets the tag to MVP. And MVP gets caught by Rey. Look at that. Rey Mysterio showing a lot of heart here. And look at Rey now. Look at Rey. Sending MVP head over heels. And MVP could be in trouble here. He gets hung up on the ropes. Scott Steiner moves. Got to move out of the way. 6'9" to MVP. Rey Mysterio now could possibly be looking for a finish, but no, he's just looking to wear down MVP more. I don't know if I really agree with MVP's logic. It looked like that 6'9" had him out, but wait a minute, Rey Mysterio up top. MVP's on the outside. Oh, and he takes out MVP and takes out himself as well. Question is, who got more of it? MVP hit his head off the announce table. And these two fighting on the outside there, chop for chop. MVP went for a kick. Rey moved out of the way. Caught him with a kick of his own, spinning wheel kick there. Rey's got to get him back in the ring though. Referee's at a count of 5. Looking for belly to belly. Rey Mysterio fights out of that predicament there. MVP, Referee's at a count of 7. He's got to get him in the ring. Looks like Scott Steiner's going to come over there and try and help. Things are getting discombobulated here. And Rey's back in the ring. I do believe we were at a 9 count at that point. MVP, big kick right to the side of the head. Rey's in trouble. Rey's in trouble, but maybe not. Maybe not. Rey's still looking to fight here. Rey's still looking to fight. Oh, big shot right to the face. Tags in Cena. MVP looking for a tag for Kennedy, and he gets a tag. And here comes Mr. Kennedy back into the mix. Gets caught by Cena. He gets caught by Cena. Belly to belly suplex. Mr. Kennedy's in big trouble here. Cena's pumping up the kicks. And Cena, look at the power of Cena deadlifting Mr. Kennedy. Drops it. Spine first into the canvas. Oh, look at Cena. Look at Cena. STFU. STFU's locked in on Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy could tap here. It's locked in tight on Kennedy. Is he going to tap? No, I believe the referee said no. Mr. Kennedy fighting out of it. Mr. Kennedy fought out of it. Sent Cena, oof, into the corner hard. Ooh. Right on the arm of Cena. And look at Kennedy. With the roll into the STF of his own. Now Kennedy has Cena right where he wants him, possibly. Or maybe not. Look at the power of Cena coming into effect again. These two just battling. Oh my God. A DDT and that busted Cena open. Look at the cut on his head. He's bleeding profusely here. And now things are starting to break down here. You got MVP and Matt Hardy in the ring. Scott Steiner and Kennedy were just battling, and Steiner just gets laid out by Kennedy. Kennedy just laid Steiner out. But here comes Cena once again. Cena looking to get something going here. But Kennedy still not letting Cena get any momentum. That's exactly what you need to do if you're Mr. Kennedy. But Cena has Kennedy up. He's looking for something in the corner. Looking to put him up in that corner. But no, Kennedy. Kennedy fighting. Kennedy refuses. But Cena just keeps going right back to it. And Cena now. Wait a minute. Cena has Kennedy up. Looking for the FU, but oh, look at Kennedy. Had it well scouted. Cena beat him with that move just a couple weeks ago. Kennedy had it well scouted there. Now takes Cena down to the side headlock. What a match this has been. The go-home show to No Way Out. And Cena back up to his feet. But he can't capitalize. Oh, but maybe he can. Maybe Cena can. Maybe Cena's got enough left in the tank. Maybe he's got enough left in the tank. Sit-out powerbomb. A sit-out powerbomb. Steiner gets a tag. Hardy gets a tag. Here comes Steiner. Look at the spinning forearm shot to Matt Hardy. He just laid him out cold. Matt Hardy could be knocked out here as Steiner. Look at Steiner. Look at to steal it here. Steiner was looking to steal it. Steiner's got him up. The airplane spin from Steiner. How is Matt Hardy's going to be dizzy after that one? And Steiner's starting to talk too much. Steiner talked too much. A neck breaker, and now Matt Hardy. Ooh, drops the leg. Comes off the ropes again. And drops the leg again. Matt Hardy could be the one to get the victory for his team here. Very impressive so far has been Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's got the arm side Russian leg sweep. Matt Hardy starting to feel it here. Matt Hardy starting to get things going. Oh, but Scott Steiner trying to shut him down. He's trying being the key word of this match. Oh, but Cena gets the tag. Cena went for a knee, but Matt Hardy caught him with a clothesline. Now Cena, I believe he's the only one left. I believe both Ray and Scott Steiner. Oh no, Ray's still out. Still on the apron there, but Cena, look at Cena. Look at Cena. Looking to give him the 5-knuckle shuffle. And I believe that may have lacerated Matt Hardy there into the cover. Off the 5-knuckle shuffle, hook of the leg. MVP breaks it up. You have to feel like after getting busted open, that probably had Matt Hardy out. Matt Hardy could be out. And John Cena, sick of it, wanted to take MVP out, but Kennedy got a cheap shot in, and Cena said, fine, I'll take you, Kennedy. Suplex inside the ring. Cena was tired of the games from Matt Hardy's team, but it may just cost him this match as he gets caught into a running bulldog. He got caught. Matt Hardy looking for a side effect. Cena reverses. Look at that. Matt Hardy was looking for the side effect. Cena with a perfect reversal there. Now Cena, look at Cena. Boston Crab from John Cena. Locked in. Stage in the match. It could very well put Matt Hardy away, but no, it doesn't. Matt Hardy looking to dial it up for Twist of Fate, possibly. Looking for it. Cena reversed. Twist of Fate. Cena got him with the FU. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. No, Kennedy breaks it up. Ray sent him to the outside. Uh-oh. Cena's not done. Cena's just measuring him for a second one. Maybe not. Oh, a cheat. Cena's sick of the games. Takes out Kennedy, but MVP gets a right hand in. And now Cena and Matt Hardy have both dazed in the center of the ring. Cena wanted to take out Matt Hardy's team, and it just cost him. Matt Hardy tags an MVP. Cena's in trouble here. He wanted to take out MVP, but instead he got taken out himself. Oh, wait. Cena ducked the clothesline. Cena got the clothesline. F-U the MVP. F-U the MVP. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. Team Cena picks up the victory. I thought Matt Hardy was going to break it up, but it looks like he just missed. Team Cena picks up the victory, heading into No Way Out. What a six-man tag. Team Cena victorious. They get some momentum heading into No Way Out. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my Ruthless Aggression Era Universe mode. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and stay tuned for No Way Out. I'll see you next time.